Welcome from the United States. Konnichiwa.
Right.
Ohayou gozaimasu.
Ohayou gozaimasu. Arigato. Anyways, I've actually said Ohayou gozaimasu a couple times already since being back. And I'm walking on the wrong side of the street. I was like, why am I swimming upstream? Like, oh, because I am. Anyhow.
Dude, I'm trying to normalize the bow. I'm trying to get Americans to what
It's actually legit. So, anyways, Japan detox is a thing. World's detox is the thing. But
yes.
Not but. And as is LLC. It's a thing. So, Clyde, how are you this week?
I am doing my best to
pass the baton. Love it. That was good. That was good.
Was.
Mr. Aura.
I mean,
are you creating some aura?
I have a freshman in high school, so I'm getting hip on all the lingo.
Are you learning how to aura farm?
Yes, I'm learning how to aura as a verb and as a noun. It's it's different. It's different.
Yep.
It's also an adjective.
It is, yes.
Giving aura.
Giving aura, yes.
Yes. Yes.
My daughter has she walks in and her zipper's open and someone says to her, man, you're going to lose aura if you keep walking with that bag like that. She's like, okay. This is how finicky aura is. Okay.
Yes.
Lose it just as quickly as you got it.
Yes.
Oh, man.
And evidently it's not cool to farm for it.
Right. God, no.
That's called.
Oh.
Never mind.
Oh, yes.
Mr. Roku Nana.
Roku Nana.
Oh, God.
Oh, all those who choose to look that up are going to laugh.
Well, wait, hold on. Have you guys seen the videos? So now that this generation has 6'7", the generation just before had 1738. The generation before that had 369.
Yep.
I laughed out loud and played it like 3 times.
Oh, man.
Very funny. Anyhow.
Yes. Roku Nana is 6'7" in Japanese.
And that was the standing joke.
It was.
That's how delirious we were.
Also true.
Anyhow, yes. No. A time was had. So let's talk about it. Because, man, those last few days they were days. And not for anything else besides the competition, like being serious. So where do we start?
I mean, we could start at the end and work our way back.
Sure. So the very last event was a discus. Never thought you'd say that out loud.
Which was wild.
Wild.
That whole process was wild.
It looked like discus on the Hunger Games. Like people were just getting sniped left and right.
Yeah, I've gotten more hits on my Instagram for posting that video of those guys slipping. But it's interesting, like I think for most people they don't really understand how diabolical the women's discus and men's discus is. If the ring is slippery. I mean, it's
right.
And with all due respect to the women, way more diabolical for the men because those are large human beings. the element there, the danger element is a lot higher.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, the craziest part the craziest part was it was literally the most Japanese part of the entire meet, right?
Mhm.
The Japanese are incredibly they're incredible at following orders and instructions. They don't, at least from what we saw at the meet, they don't necessarily think outside of whatever box that they sat down and created very
Mhm.
often. They're very rigid about things. And everyone who's ever thrown in the rain, obviously, all of the athletes there and all of the coaches were trying to get them to leave the ring alone and let it fill with water because you have far more friction that
Yes.
way.
Yep.
They were incessant on attempting to drive the ring in the rain. So they just kept recreating the slipperiest circumstances possible over and over again. So they had 4 people cleaning the ring, right? People kept falling. People kept falling. So rather than them listen and like, okay, well, let's flood the ring, they like, nope, we need more people. So then they had 8 people trying to dry the ring off. It was insane.
One
So
towel at a time.
is that up there with the Lausanne long jump then? It's
Oh
up.
yeah, equally inept.
Okay. Okay.
Like things that should never happen at the professional level. And I will tell you, if you saw the long jump pit as it was being ranked during the decathlon at World Championships, you, the calmest person I know, you'd have jumped over the railing and lost your mind. You'd have pushed one of those little Japanese kids out of the way, grabbed the rake, and raked it yourself. Big league, am I lying?
No, because I was tempted to jump the rail.
Yeah. Hey, you might have gotten away with it.
I had the best chance. I did
Wow.
have the best chance at it.
Nice,
Oh,
Chuck.
man.
Real nice. Real nice.
Well played. Well played. Yes.
Real nice.
But at the end of the day, you know, was it Stahl? Is that how you say it?
Yes.
Mhm.
Somehow
Daniel Stahl.
emerged as the ultimate warrior.
I
and
mean,
got,
did you
and got
see what
himself
he
a
did
gold.
before he got in the ring?
Yes. That was the best part.
Unreal.
Walked
Unreal.
out in the soaking wet grass.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Fantastic.
He said,
Fantastic.
hold my sake. Watch this.
Right? Right?
Hey, there might have actually been some strategy in that.
He conjured up the spirits.
No, just like to the point. The more wet, the better at that moment, right? So
Oh, he delayed.
go out into the grass, get it, you know.
Ugh,
Man,
was
it was
nuts.
rough. That was a great competition. I think all of us let out a yell when that disc left his hand. So for
And go ahead.
go ahead.
All I was going to say is like, for those of us who were actually there in the building, you saw it coming.
Hmm.
When he threw 67 meters on his 5th throw, you saw the 70-meter throw coming.
I will simply just throw in because I was unaware. I did not know that there was a baby Alekna, and the fact that there
He's
is
actually not a baby.
Alekna.
He's actually older than the one you know.
Oh, they said younger.
Yeah, he's old.
Yes,
He's
at one point.
actually older.
Okay, well, there's another one,
Yes, there's another
MA,
11.
not MY.
Yes.
and
Yes.
that's going to emerge into a problem. I'd imagine quite soon.
Yes. At some point in time, there may be an Elecna sweep of some sort.
Right. So let's be real. People want to hear us get into the relays.
I can say the scheduled last event.
Yes.
Well, let's start with this, because I know we're not going to end with this. For the first time, I think, since we've had 5 relays, we have to give the United States an A. They got 4 golds and a silver, right?
I mean, but do they get an A or an A minus or a B plus?
It can't be a B plus because they got 4 golds and a silver, and we're going to get into the silver, I'm sure. But at the end of the day,
we're going to get into these goals.
But at the end of the day, right? It's like the golf scorecard. They don't ask you how, they just ask you how many.
Right.
Right? They left there with 4 golds and a silver in the 5 relay events. So before we pick it apart, which we are obviously going to do, we have to give them their props for mission being accomplished. Because
Okay.
they've never done it.
What?
They've never done it.
Wait, really?
When have they gotten 4 golds and a silver in the 5 relays we've had? Dude, half the time they haven't gotten 4 medals.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Didn't they do it in 2023?
Didn't we mess up the women's 4x4?
Well,
we messed up something.
Well, we won both 4x1s.
Did we get? Is that the one we got DQ'd in the or almost got DQ'd in the mixed relay?
Yeah, but almost getting DQ'd didn't lend
No,
us.
I just realized that they didn't get DQ'd because they did, and then they got reinstated. But
Correct.
how many? What was the medal count in 23?
I feel like it was 4 golds and a silver.
I'm typing as fast as I can.
Which
Anyway,
no. Oh no, we're gonna wait to find this out because that is a very important point you just made that might instantly be stepped on.
So they didn't win a medal in the 4x4.
Okay, so that was the DQ?
yes,
Okay.
Yes.
that's when what's we call stepped off the track, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then 2022 in Eugene, was that not 4 golds and a silver? The silver being the men's 4x1?
After celebrating after the prelim.
Yes.
So they got 3rd in the mixed relay.
Well, we know they won both 4x4s. Oh, see,
They got 3rd in the mixed relay.
I'm telling you, man.
Listen.
Telling you, that mixed relay has been diabolical to them.
It has.
Touche.
And they got 3rd in the mixed relay. They got 2nd in the 4x1.
So 3 golds, a silver, and a bronze.
They won the 4x4 woman. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they came within what 300ths of a second of winning all 5. Am I correct?
Well, the mission is to win all 5.
I listen. We know what the standard is. We
I
are
have
Americans.
So I have a theory, and it was only after, I don't know who it is that filmed the last 50 meters of that 4x4 and put it in slow motion. Did you see the pool of water that Benjamin had to run in lane 1?
Well, let's be clear.
Yeah.
He didn't have to run in it.
You're
He
making
chose
my
to run
point,
in it.
Clyde. You're making my point. You're making my point. Because the 2 guys outside of him that swung to the outside had far more traction than he did.
Well, hungover
They also
people
have far more
do
sleep
weird
than he
things,
did.
right?
I was waiting for
far
it.
more sleep as well.
Yeah. When you're hungover, you don't
Exactly. Your
barely
decision-making
think
process is delayed when you're hungover, right?
We had to do that, right? We had to.
No.
Listen,
we didn't do it.
How do we not do
He
it?
did it.
He did it.
He did it. Which
You know what I'm never doing? I'm never telling the entire world that I was out last night and I'm the anchor of the 4x4. I'm never telling anybody that. I'm taking that to my grave.
So listen, I have said for years, over and over, Rye Benjamin is my favorite male athlete currently. That is one of the wildest sport interviews I've ever seen in my life.
Outrageous.
So, first of all, and let's be abundantly clear, since we're getting into all things, including him getting ran down basically by 2 teams. I don't believe him because it doesn't make any sense. Rye Benjamin said that he was completely unaware that his track meet wasn't over.
Yes.
How that means that the rerun between the moment where the preliminary round ended and the evening of the finals,
So that was in an evening session.
Session, right?
Right.
So
yes.
basically within a 24-hour period, he didn't know that he was no one told him, no one told his coach, no one told his agent that, hey, the team got to do a runoff in the morning. No one told him.
At 1 o'clock. It was at 1 o'clock.
Right.
Yeah.
No one told him. No one told him that night, hey, we're not out of this yet. I don't believe that for a second. But if that's true, that is rank incompetence.
On all parties.
Yes. The anchor leg doesn't know that the meet's not over. I refuse. There's a lot of shenanigans at Team USA. A lot. There's no way I believe that part of that story.
Wasn't there conversation that he wasn't going to run?
Yes.
There was conversations that he wasn't going to run. There was
was-
conversations that he openly said he did not want to run anchor. And
Yet here we are.
here we go.
And they got the silver. And let's be clear. They were 3,000ths away from getting the bronze.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they were. Now, if we're talking men's 4x4, it needs to be said. Once again, Vernon Norwood
Listen,
is relay god.
Absolutely.
when I said they should name the Relay Bandit Award, they should create the award and name it after him. Now it's solidified.
Yes.
Like Vernon Norwood, he goes on the Mount Rushmore of 400-meter relay carriers
Mm-hmm.
in U.S. history.
In a 4x4, absolutely. Absolutely.
Because he's run multiple types of 4x4s.
Yeah.
Yes. And I'll own being absolutely wrong about this particular point that I argued with everybody that we argue on the side of these things with. Looking at the 4x4, once we knew we were in the final and once we knew Botswana was a problem, right? I'm sitting there like, no matter who we run, the problem is we're going to get destroyed on pop-off. We don't have a pop-off.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we do.
And no one said, well, Vernon would do a good job at that. No, everybody, including me, was like, Vernon better be in the middle to save whatever happens on the pop-off.
Yeah.
Right.
And Vernon Norwood went out there and destroyed the first leg.
Sure did.
And set like when that happened, I'm like, oh, we're gonna win.
Set the
But
tone.
there's no way. There's no way.
Dude,
we got the lead.
Time, place, and circumstance. That might be the best first leg that U.S. has ever had.
Mm-hmm.
It was fantastic.
If you consider time, circumstance, lane draw, all those things, it might be the best first leg we've ever had run.
I mean, we know what the standard is. We know Andrew Valman has always been the standard, and what you have to run to give your relay a chance to make history.
Because
Vernon-
Andrew was what, 44 flat, right? But it was bright and sunny, and we weren't in lane one.
Yes.
Vernon
He
was what,
44 mid from the puddle.
Right.
From
Vernon
yes.
was 44.4 or 44.5, depending on which thing you
In
look
lane
at.
one.
And lane one in the pouring rain.
So
Fantastic.
we can move on from the men's 4x4. I just want to say, like, if y'all think that Botswana won't continue to be a problem, you've lost your mind.
I mean, that's a team full of children.
And hey, props to South Africa. Wade Van Niekerk with the 43-2 split. My guy, get back into the 4. What are we doing?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
What are we doing?
The women's 4x4 was a pleasantly surprising blowout.
Yes.
You know the best part about the women's 4x4, and she doesn't get a lot of praise and she's made a lot of mistakes. It was Lena Irby Jackson.
She ran like a star.
She did.
48-7.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Like that group after this season, 316. No one thought that.
So I put it in our chat. I had no idea that
Oh, who had the
they
championship
broke.
record? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it took Gwen Torrens to post it to go, oh, wait a minute. I
No, no,
remember
no. So tell the audience whose championship record did they break?
the United States
United States
Yes,
championship.
but which
from
team?
What year was that?
93,
93. Yes.
and it was let's see. Marcel Malone was on
Uh,
2.
Gerald Miles Clark, yes.
Gerald Miles Clark and Missouri. Natasha
Kaiser Brown.
Kaiser Brown.
An amazing team. Hell of a team. I mean, Sid basically was out there, doing whatever.
Hmm.
So,
There's so many people that don't get, like, the hardest part of those record performances is for the anchor to run blazing fast without any comp.
right.
That's usually what happens.
Still put out the 47.
Right. Michael's still dropping 43s and Sid's still dropping 47s without, like, not chasing nobody. We just out in front.
Just out there running.
Sid was literally looking up at the Jumbotron when she was running.
Right.
I know
Again,
somebody's back there somewhere.
She has now joined Michael Johnson in the most ridiculous semifinal 400 meters I've ever seen in my life. Because that
Yeah,
48,
they're definitely they're comparable.
absolutely.
But Michael's is still more ridiculous because Michael stopped running with 95 meters to go.
Yes, he did.
Anybody who doesn't believe me, look.
Sevilla,
1999 Seville,
in Seville,
Spain,
Spain.
Semifinals of the men's 400.
Watch it.
Watch it. You'll never question ever again what the fastest quarter ever run was. Because listen,
man.
all deference to Wade Van Niekerk's 43 flat, I'm telling you, it ain't close.
No. It's still to one of the more ridiculous things I've ever seen in person.
That man ran 310 meters.
Yes.
So the 4x1.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, before you pick apart the handoffs, you have to on camera.
Oh, this is good.
You have to on camera. Listen, you have to at least, because I'm willing to do it, because I was on the same boat as you.
What's pop?
If you tell me beforehand that the United States men are going to achieve 6 different handoff combinations in a 2-day span, I'll tell you, not now. That's never going to happen.
Successfully.
Not successfully. No shot.
Yes.
In the zone, stick doesn't hit the ground, no chance. The fact that they did it,
yes,
I was flabbergasted that they achieved that. I'm still not sure why they did it, but it is what it is. Actually, I am sure why they did it, and sure, okay. But
no,
the fact,
we're not...
oh no, we're gonna get to it for sure.
Okay,
but the fact that they did it, the fact that they achieved it, is mind blowing. Because I'm telling you,
listen,
I didn't think there was any chance those 6 handoffs would go connected.
I agree. I still remain confused as to why, like, not like we know why the subtle business that is these decisions that get made and all this other stuff, right? As a principal, running the skilled race with 4 different humans twice is not a recipe for good things. 6 completely different handoffs worried the hell out of me.
Oh my God.
At the end of the day, they got it around in the first round and they got it around in the final, and everybody involved deserves props for getting the end result.
Mm-hmm.
That, and let's be clear, the finals result was good. And I will die on this hill with whoever wants to flame me for it in the comments and in later conversations, and it will happen. I do not believe as a principle that these situations should be viewed as gold medal or bust, meaning we got the gold, and therefore whatever happened along the path is okay.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't agree. I will never agree. We should be pursuing excellence. And the men's team ran the second fastest U.S. mark in the history of the world.
Yes.
In the rain.
Fifth fastest in history.
Fifth fastest all time. In the rain with one horrific baton exchange.
2-3.
Which was 2-3, Kenny Bednarek to Courtney Lindsay. However, Christian Coleman to Kenny Bednarek was really, really good.
Without a hitch. It was awesome.
And Courtney Lindsay to Noah Lyles, you could argue, was perfect.
Yeah.
So if not for the one fumble, that's a 36 performance in the rain.
Yes.
So the men, bravo to the men. Like that was great. Like and I don't know why they took offense to one of the interviews and like, and Canada was right there. Canada was right there. Canada ran 37.5 in the rain,
yes,
with again precision baton movement.
Absolutely.
Because look at the 4 people that were on the track for both teams. That is not supposed to be a competitive race.
Right.
It's just not. And Canada's really good at this. So, for the coaches out there, if you want videos, look at the Canadians and the Spanish women, because they was out there putting on a clinic.
Yes, they were.
Yeah, I mean, let's just be clear, because a lot of times people only watch the front. The Spanish women, they were clinical.
Mm-hmm.
Because can nobody name can nobody name an athlete on that team?
Right. I just learned, I'm gonna say her name wrong, Biscay, the second leg, because I was so enamored with the world relay performance. I'm like, yo, who's that on the backstretch?
Yeah.
And what in the hell? But the other 3 couldn't name them at all.
Nope. No shot.
Now, is there any other things that we need to say about the men?
I mean, listen, I because I am very critical of them when they do the things that they have done, I will say this. I was impressed that they literally did every single thing that they have fumbled the bag doing before, right? Christian to Kenny. So Kenny on the backstretch in general is not something I'm really signed up for, but it was okay and then pretty good. Mm-hmm. Running a rookie on anchor in the prelim, that has gone horrifically bad for us many times.
Yes.
Right? That worked out just fine.
Yeah. T-Mars was fine.
Right? That worked out just fine. So like at the end of the day, and the one thing that they did that I would never do is unless you have no choice, I'm leaving my third leg alone. I just think it's the most important leg.
Yeah,
right?
2-3.
Right. And so like changing your third leg is, again, I would have guessed that was not going to work. So I want to, on camera, give them props for doing correctly all of the things simultaneously that they have just not been able to do.
Okay. Now I'll have one extra thing on the men when we circle back, because I want to get to. So personally, I would like to start with the positive. The move that Kayla White did, whether accidental or not.
No, because she talked about it in the interview.
No.
It was on purpose.
Right, no. She said it, right? But like in the moment, right? Like when I say accidental, it's like, did someone teach you that? Mm-hmm. Did you just instinctually know that that's what you need to do, right?
Not only that, did you know when
to do it? Because
that's
it's one thing to do it.
is when she did it.
Right. It's one thing to do it. It's another to time it perfectly for the handoff.
Right.
For her to go here, here,
Yes.
here, pass
Yes.
on time
Yep.
is one of the most skillful things
Yep.
you will ever see.
In the most
That was Prandini-esque.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's what makes it ironic, because those of us who were adamant, like, you brought Jenna Prandini out there, you should probably use her because she is the most skilled relay runner we have, and she's proven it. That was a really good moment of non-panic and the right solution for Kayla White to have created. And she deserves a shit ton of props for that. Now, everything else in that race was subpar. The whole thing was not good. And there will be people that will say, gold medal, gold medal, gold medal. I don't want to hear it. Cool. Just understand that that is the worst gold medal performance since I only looked at it going back to the world record in 2012. 2012 to 2025, that is the worst gold medal performance of anyone who has won the show. And it is the second worst 4x1 performance of Team USA in that time span. The women didn't have any problems winning the gold medals. We won the last 3. This performance was significantly worse than the rest of them. And before you say, but the rain, we just talked about the men going 37-2 in the rain. So I don't want to hear about the rain. I find it very interesting that when the dust settled, Nike and a specific Nike setup had 7 of the 8 humans on the track. Take that what you will. It is what it is. We came away with golds. So the casuals will be happy and praise it as great work. What happened with the women was not great. It was the worst winning performance in this time frame.
Yeah, 1 to 2 was professionally bad, and I thought that was really weird. Because the one handoff beforehand that I thought was going to be rock solid was 1 to 2.
Yeah, it was terrible.
And it was, look, if Titi wasn't, she again is very, very relay savvy. If she wasn't very relay savvy and put her hand in the right place rapidly and it wasn't moving, they would never have made that pass because she was about to get run completely over.
Correct. Like, I just, again, I'm a nerd. I'm a stickler for performance. Like, I want to see 4082 challenged. It's not gonna be, not anytime soon, not like this, right? But just like, because people don't, people have revisionist, we ran 41.7 for this gold. We ran 41.7 in the Olympics for the same gold. Both races had rain, but in the Olympics, we won by a significantly bigger margin. Then before that, it was 41.0, us for the win. Then before that, it was 41.1, us for the win. Then Jamaica was 41.02 for the win. Then it was Jamaica 41.4 for the win. Like, the funniest part, I'm sorry, since 2017 is what I was talking about. The last time USA won running that poorly was in 2017, which ironically had better people in the stands than the people that were on the track as well. Ruko Nana will remember that famously, sitting next to me.
Indeed.
Right? So it's just I'm happy we got it done, but that wasn't good.
Hey, the one thing I'll say this is that the championship, I think I might have said this to Sir Lucius in a side conversation. If it wasn't for world record purposes, I would be a fan at the championships of them just running for places. If it wasn't for the fact that the numbers had to matter, because the medals just mean so much more than the numbers. They just do. Because at the end, like, yes, I agree with you. Like, should we be breaking records? Yeah, probably. But at the end of the day, for us, especially given where we live and the debacles that we have produced on the track, coming home with gold medals is really and truly the only goal.
Yeah, but see, that's my problem with that whole mentality. You just laid it out perfectly. Because we've been so shitty at this.
Yeah, I understand
Just
it.
win, baby. We don't care how. And
Yeah.
that mentality breeds more bad performances. I'm not saying if they don't break the record, it's not a good performance. I'm not saying that. Not at all. But we shouldn't be out there passing batons like children.
I don't think anybody would argue with you.
No, a bunch of people do argue with me on this.
As far as like what level of expectation we should have for baton passing is what I'm saying. I think most people would agree that our baton passing should be better. But anyway, there's so much more track that we have to cover than these wonderful relays.
I just want to be Canada. I just want to be Spain. Could you understand what would happen if we were Canada or Spain?
Yeah, I'm well aware.
That's all I'm saying. But anyway, that was the last day. So the finals. Oh wait, there was one more final that day, was there not?
There were several more finals that day. There was a decathlon. There was.
Well, listen.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Cole. H to the O.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Listen, Cole Hawker all but reproduced Michael Jordan's comment about how he took it personal. He almost said those exact words. He was like, after he got DQ'd and he felt like he shouldn't have got DQ'd, he basically insulated himself from the rest of the world, surrounded himself with his family, and was basically brooding and preparing for what he was going to do to those dudes in the 5K.
That's right.
And he said every lap that went by that he was in contact, he said every lap that went by that he was in contact, his confidence grew that he was going to win. And he said with 400 to go, and if you go back and watch it, he was in 12th. He said with 400 to go, he knew he was going to win a medal, and he was pretty sure it was gold, but he had to see how it was going to shake out at the 300.
Man.
He was in 12th, and he knew he was going to cook them dudes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So, I mean, this is earlier in the meet, but I don't think we really got into it. Was he right to be pissed off? Should he have been disqualified?
No, he got targeted. Like, look.
Oh.
Cole Hawker is known for running on the inside. Like, that's what he does, right? He waits for the space to open and he dashes into the space. So they literally boxed him into the corner with 70 meters to go in the qualifying. And even in a situation where 12 make it or whatever the number that was going to make it, it was in question. There was a space. It wasn't a big enough space for a human to go straight forward. So he swam. Sideways. He turned sideways, put one arm in, put this arm over dude's head, and went through unscathed, didn't touch a person.
Oh,
right? No. He did. Go back and watch it. He didn't touch him. The dude behind him went, oh, like he had gotten run all over.
Oh, you calling it a flop?
Oh, it is a flop. It's 100% a flop. But if you go back and watch it multiple times, you will get no other conclusion. And what I'm telling you is it was LeBron-esque in a flop. Oh. Let me make sure that everybody knows that I was, because here's what's funny. Cole Hawker did not get DQ'd for impeding. He got DQ'd for jostling.
That's
I'm sorry. What is that?
Is that a rule?
Yes.
Jostling? That's all
Yes.
distance runners do is jostle.
That's okay. So you understand my point. I'm like, in what world, if dude doesn't cut you off, if your feet don't click together, if you don't almost fall, how are we disqualifying somebody?
Okay. I will admit I did not watch it over and over and over again. I saw it live. I saw maybe one replay, and it looked like he touched the dude. My thing was, you just should have kept the arm up since you had all that juice, you was going to work in it. Just keep the arm up, and they couldn't even say you touched it. It looked like he hit him with the elbow when he came through. You know what I mean?
It was it was so bad. It was so bad.
All right, but no, I'm definitely was here for the 5,000 meter takeaway right there.
It was a master class.
Absolutely.
It was a master class.
The triple jump. Both of them.
I was gonna say, which one?
Did you feel bad for Rojas?
No, because at the end of the day, the only other person I know that's done anything like what she did is Adrian Peterson. Like, I don't know how you come back from a full Achilles rupture that fast and you're able to jump 14.70.
Yeah.
So no, I didn't like. The announcer even said it. Like, when it's all said and done and all the dust settles, she'll probably be most proud of that bronze of all the medals she's ever won.
We're on Rojas, Aura.
Yeah, that to me, I mean, I don't think people truly understand like that to me is comeback of the year.
Comeback of the year.
Achilles triple jump? You don't just come back and get a bronze medal. I don't care who you are.
And understand, she jumped 14.50 in qualifying.
Yeah.
Like this is back-to-back days of 14.50 plus jumping.
Phenomenal.
Well, to open your season,
Yes.
at the Super Bowl, I agree. Comeback of the year. One of the more impressive things you'll ever see in this sport. I asked if you felt bad for her because I totally understand why she would not have attempted to jump prior to this meet. I totally get it. But for me, at least, watching the competition live, it was so obvious to me that if she just had more reps, she could have blown this thing out anyway. You know what I mean? And Perez jumped really well. Perez jumped extraordinarily well. And she's always consistent. And she finally got her 15 meters, right? Props to her. But it was just like every attempt you were waiting. Like it was just one little rhythmic thing away and it was going to be, destruction.
You hit the nail on the head. I
Yeah,
think
it was just rhythm.
yes, she got into a rhythm that was not a gold medal rhythm. And, when you're that talented, you can get kind of trapped into thinking, yeah, it's good enough, and it's not, and you know, but still,
No.
um,
Now,
that was not normal. That was
Like,
fantastic.
people you can get lulled to sleep into thinking things are possible because superstar freakazoid humans do them, like what Ryan Krauser did. So
Right.
because Ryan Krauser did it, that became somehow the expectation thought in your brain that that's what Rojas was going to do. Right? Because we watched the women do it in 2016 in lane 1 or lane 2 by themselves, there was an expectation that, like, we're about to watch South Africa go run this qualifying time by themselves.
Oh yeah, I was going to get into
Right?
that later, but boo to South Africa.
But what I'm saying is, when people do phenomenal things, it lulls you to sleep thinking that everybody can do these things.
No,
Like,
that's true.
that's not normal. It's not normal. And what Rojas did, and obviously what Krauser did, like, these things aren't remotely normal. The fact that, look, 22 worlds, 23 worlds, 24 Olympics, 25 worlds, and there's a 22 indoor worlds in there too. I was at all 5 of those. And you know what happened in all 5 of those? Mondo Duplantis set a world record at the meet.
Mm-hmm.
That's not normal either.
No.
No.
Right? That's not normal either.
And can we confirm that he did all of them the same way? 2 fouls, two misses?
Yeah. No, the one in Eugene, he actually made on his
Yeah,
first.
one of them wasn't, but all the rest of them.
But yeah, all the rest of them was like, and he claims it's not on purpose and it's not for dramatic effect. Maybe he needs the adrenaline. I don't know what it is, but it sure the heck seems like it's on purpose.
He's playing that crowd like a violin, man. I mean, he knows.
Well, in Eugene, he was definitely holding court because of the way the schedule. He wanted to be the last man standing out there.
Yes.
Now, okay.
And they did that in Indoor Worlds in where the heck were we? Serbia.
Yeah. Was the men's triple jump on dramatics the best field event competition of the whole thing?
No, the men's discus was, but prior to that, yes.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
I mean,
you know what was awesome about that? If you go back and watch, young people don't watch old things. If you go back and watch Carl Lewis's best meets in the long jump, he would take off, land, and then turn to the crowd and never look back because he knew.
He knew. Yeah.
What I did is better than what y'all did. Sometimes he won by 2 centimeters, but somehow he always knew. He was never wrong.
Yeah.
That's exactly what Picardo did. That dude landed in the pit, walked out of the pit, went like this to the crowd, snatched his number off, and he was I was like,
that's right.
I didn't even know if he fouled.
I am the best.
He said, I am the best. And you know what? He is.
He is. But I don't even remember the dude's name that came out of nowhere and took the gold until Picardo.
1760. I mean, that was
he was the B Italian.
Right. It wasn't the main guy.
It wasn't even the Cuban Italian. It was the actual Italian.
That was crazy. And in that moment, like, I didn't know if Picardo would do what he did, right? But it was like, as soon as he did it, I was just like, hey, bro, you just got to eat that one. like,
and nothing you could do.
Right. That was crazy, though.
Andrea Dalabal.
Yes.
Dalabal, yeah.
Props to him. You may never see that dude get a medal again.
You know who you may never see win another medal again? Samoa.
Boy.
Yeah.
Mexico in the shot.
Yeah.
Listen, there were a lot of phenomenal things about this world championship. The number of countries that were on the medal stand is without question the most phenomenal number from this meet.
Oh, yes. What was it 46?
52.
52 by the okay, well, it was all done. Okay. That's crazy. But that
Italy won their first medal ever in the triple jump.
Yep.
Right.
It was like a whole lot of those things.
52 countries winning medals speaks to how much smaller the world has become in this industry.
Yes.
Right? The days of just certain countries dominating certain events. I mean, look, we had a distance event where no Africans got medals.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Like what's going on? Right? So the world has become a lot smaller. Coaching is better. Science is better. The shoes are better. And the margin for error is minuscule now.
So there's one event where if the NCAA was truly on their propaganda,
men's decathlon.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go.
So first of all, it's the second time ever that the podium has been all black.
Okay.
What's crazy is it was the last World Championships in Budapest, and no duplication of people, right? So it's 6 completely different brown folk.
Right.
And I don't think that, I think Big League will agree with me. The only way you can describe that meet was carnage and survival of the fittest,
Yes.
because there were 24 people slated to start. We lost one the night before the meet. We then proceeded to lose 9 more.
Wow.
Right. So that's now you went from 24 to 14. And one of those 14 that finished had no mark in the high jump and a no mark in the pole vault.
Man.
So 13 people finished the meet with 10 events. It was craziness.
Yeah.
The schedule is going to, so I don't know if Big League, if you got yours, but the World Athletics surveys came out this morning. The schedule that they put the decathletes through is criminal. It can never be repeated, and they're going to be served a stern reprimand.
So what specifically, for the audience, was so bad and / different than normal?
Okay. The gun start at 9 something is relatively normal at a major championship.
Mm-hmm.
But what is not normal is 45 minutes to 55 minutes of travel from the hotel to the warm-up track. Add to that, because there's a 20-minute bus ride from the warm-up track to the actual stadium, there's a 55-minute call time.
Right.
So ostensibly, to those who've never dealt with call times and bus rides before, that takes your 9:20 start and makes it 7:20, essentially, right? Because you lose almost 2 hours on a bus or in a call or in a call room.
And what happened was the warm-up track that was used for the Olympics is now a baseball field.
It's actually a park.
It's a
So there's a park. So there's a baseball field, a park, and the stadium, right? So that where the practice track was
Mhm.
is now a gigantic park owned by the city of Tokyo.
And
But
it's
go ahead.
it's used for pickup baseball games.
Yes, there's a baseball field on it.
That's why they keep saying that.
So you have that part at the beginning, right? Then, because we started so early, the morning session of the decathlon was over at 11:45. Would you like to take a guess what time the next event started?
3.
7:05.
That's what I thought.
Oh.
And because of bus scheduling decisions, they basically made it so that you wouldn't leave the stadium, because you have 45 minutes to an hour on a bus. The return bus would be during rush hour Tokyo traffic. And if you left, you had to come back from the warm-up track, which meant you were adding another 20 minutes.
The beds look nice though on TV.
Those were all purchased.
Those were all purchased or pre-arranged by individuals like ourselves or countries, because what they provided was you can't see my fingers, a 1/2-inch full accordioning yoga mat.
Oh shit.
That's what they provided for 7 hours of 210-pound people laying down in between events.
Wow.
Now, because you don't start till 7:05 in the high jump, you run the 400 at 9:38, 9:45, 9:50 something, and the last one was like 10:02. That's what time the gun starts for the last heat. Would anybody like to guess what time the hurdles gun start was the next morning?
9 a.m.
9:08.
Wow.
Just short of 11 hours
with the
between gun starts.
with the
with
same
all of that
time.
travel that we just
Yes.
mentioned.
Yeah. Oh man.
All of that travel that we just mentioned. Okay. So you're looking at a maximization of 4 hours of sleep.
May I ask a stupid question?
Yeah.
It's the multis, and they start the morning sessions. Why you got to go to the warm-up track at all?
Exactly.
Why they couldn't just warm up in the stadium?
Sir, when I tell you that the memo they're going to get is going to be scathing, there are
And
bare
is
minimums.
is there not a warm-up track underneath the stands?
It's like 80 meters.
I
At
mean,
most. That's, I think it's generous.
sure, but even like, there's nothing going on in the building. Like,
Sir, we're well aware. And here's what's crazy. Because one of the things that happened at this World Championship, this is my 10th. One of the things that happened at this World Championship that's never happened at a World Championship is because of the aforementioned 7 hours, they let the decathletes warm up in the empty stadium for the high jump.
okay, well, at least that's a little something.
And the
It
javelin.
was crazy. And the javelin. It was crazy.
That's fun. Okay, so we can't get out of meat conversation without the 400s. Before we get to the obviousness, can I just take a moment and say how happy I was for Jareem Richards?
Unbelievable.
I
Unbelievable.
think there might not have been a person in this entire meet that was being rooted for by more countries.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I know Jareem a little bit. He's always like a really good dude, but I don't like know him like that. But I feel like there's not a person that doesn't like Jareem.
Yeah, man. He's
Like, everybody I know was like happy for him and rooting for him.
that was fantastic.
Because I'm glad
Dude,
he's got the message.
That run out of lane 1 was outrageous.
Like, yeah, lane 2, but yeah, for sure. I'm
Dude,
glad.
yes, the most
I'm glad
inside
he
lane.
has the medal, because without the medal in the 400, he's still not going to get the respect he deserves. But no one would even pay attention to it. Jareem Richards was a medalist in the 200.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Yeah,
most medalists I know in the short sprints, when they can't get medals anymore, they just go away. They quit. Jareem Richards successfully transitioned up, which no sprinter ever wants to do, and
and he's better.
should have by all rights got a medal in the Olympics. He ran 43 mid and somehow got fourth.
Yeah.
Like, that's brutal. That is so bad. It's so hard. But for him to come back this next year, run 43 mid from lane 2 and get silver, man, listen, that dude right there. And you know what? Trinidad and Tobago, shame on you. Y'all are wasting the time with this man. How do you not have a relay? Where are the Trini relays?
Yeah, they definitely should have a relay.
Like, come on, man. You got Jareem Richards 2 years in a row in 43 mids, and you got no one next to him on the relays? South Africa got a relay? Come on. The Trinis got to do better. They used to have relays. I remember in 17 and whatnot, in 16, like, what's going on?
Yeah.
But no, so go ahead, Sid.
Oh, did Sid do something?
Oh,
And say, like,
yeah. What?
what is there to say?
Because if you
Ran real
remember,
fast.
the semifinal was the day of our last show.
Yeah.
I will say this. I was equally impressed by the semi and the final.
Sure.
I was equally impressed by both. Heck, I almost called the 400 on the dot, right? I said 47.80.
Yeah.
But
I said 50, you said 80. I don't remember what Kareem said.
I mean, to be clear, I think if she had comp closer, longer, it might have been faster because I definitely don't think she had emptied the tank.
I mean, maybe if it wasn't raining, it wasn't cold.
Yes, something. It was
wasn't
never.
cold.
Trust me when I tell you, at no point in time while we were in Tokyo was it cold.
Mm.
I was there for 19 days. It was not cold 4 minutes of those 19 days.
I
It was
mean,
hotter than Houston for half of that.
that's saying a lot, but I know
Oh
exactly
no,
what
it's like the exact same
like
swampy feeling. All of it.
the stifling humidity, and yeah.
Mhm.
No
Um,
wind, all of that.
yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the screen and I see 22-7 and I'm like, "Oh, here we go.
It's
It's
happening.
happening." 34 point to the 200 for 300. I'm like, "Oh, man,
I mean, obviously, the most impressive part of it was she was never losing.
No,
no."
She
not
won every 100.
not at any moment. So, okay. Now, I don't think my LLC brethren were the most pushback I've ever gotten. There was some pushback. Do y'all now believe me when I say that Sid can and will break the 400-meter world record?
I don't remember us discussing this, and I certainly know that I
Oh,
have
it was
never
years
given
ago.
any.
It was years
I,
ago.
I certainly don't think I ever have, and I know that I wouldn't give pushback to it. I will still say, I think the hardest part about it is she needs Paulino to run faster too.
I mean, maybe not much faster though. Like, oh, okay. So to the Paulino issue, I was extremely impressed with Paulino.
Mm-hmm.
She was awesome.
Like, I didn't think she could take it there and survive, let alone break 48. Which she did, and she did it blind from lane 9 and all of that. And bravo. And I mean, look, I mean, even NASA ran 48-1. Like, what, right? Like, that is
Nasser's like that was like the 5th best performance ever, I think.
right.
Yeah.
Now, pending, shenanigans in the future that we don't yet know about, that is the cleanest, best 400-meter race you've ever seen in the history of the world.
Yes.
Like, that was spectacular. And I really didn't like how Paulino played it afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh, not at all. It was very sour grapes-ish. And
I didn't like that.
I thought that was beneath her. Like what
Right.
like
I was so disappointed.
there's just not a need to take shots at the stars of the sport. Because if you think the rules are the same for everybody, you're crazy. Like the golfers on tour never complained that Tiger didn't play as many events as they did.
I mean, we have
To
seen
the
this
victor go the
before.
spoils.
We have seen this before because how many times do we hear Mike Powell complain about him having to jump 15, 20 times in a year, and Carl gets ranked number one, jumping 4 or 5 times a year. I mean, look,
And look,
it,
if he beats you all 4 times, what we can't rank you in front
exactly,
of him. Yeah.
exactly. So beat him. So beat her.
Look, the whole world's going to tilt off his axis because they're going to rank Ryan Krauser number 1 in the world in the shot put. He took a total of 7 competitive shot puts this entire season,
Unbelievable.
but they
Yeah.
were all better than everybody else.
Yep.
Yeah, I was really disappointed with her doing that. I really was.
Everybody in the race ran under 50 seconds.
Crazy.
And
Everybody in the race ran under 50 seconds.
like it is what it is. I understand. I'd be pissed off if I ran 47 seconds as a woman and lost too. I'd be mad as hell.
Mm.
But you can't blame the process. Go back to work.
But again,
Yeah.
it's the question that you ask. And you probably don't ask the question until you're done with the sport. Like my distinction is having the longest long jump ever for third place. right? I still have to jump 28.5 to do that,
Right.
right? So can anyone take that away from me? No, right? But still, I mean, watching what Tanja had to go through, getting second and breaking the world record in that 4 hurdles race. I mean,
I mean,
this,
the
this is
aforementioned Jareem Richards.
this is the brutality of this sport.
Right.
But
I
the
mean,
Yeah.
bottom line is you get into it to push your limits. That's what you do.
listen, mate, and you know, this is pie in the sky, Fantasyland dreams here, right? Maybe one day Sydney McLaughlin will sit down and write a true and honest telling of her career arc and acknowledge that losing to Delilah
Yep.
while breaking the world record pissed her off.
Set her on
Yep.
this path. Yep.
Yep.
Okay, because since
Never
that
look
moment,
back. Yes.
you can't beat Sid at nothing.
Exactly. Exactly.
Sid's coming for everybody's head since that moment. Fired her coach.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, most people wouldn't do that. So, like, Paulino's great.
Yeah.
For my money, I watched the world record.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I watched. For my money, Paulino's the second greatest 400-meter runner to ever walk the earth. If you don't like being number 2, go back to work and do something about it.
Yeah.
Like,
Melissa Jefferson. I
yes.
mean, comes off
Every
the 20.
single men's half miler.
Oh yeah.
Hey, look, look, y'all just gonna be mad at Wanyoni. It is what it is. Y'all gotta do something with that boy.
Look, this is not a
dude.
flex, but it's a funny story. Adidas sent a car to come get Lyndon. Chu wasn't there yet, and myself. And the driver says, "Well, we got one more passenger, and it's Wanyani, right?" So, first of all, he ends up riding in the middle between me and Lyndon.
Well,
The whole
eyes
ride,
wise
I'm
as he
laughing.
should be.
The whole ride, I'm laughing. I'm like, this dude has a whole gold medal, and he is riding in the middle, and I'm like squeezed over as far as I can because I just don't want to crush this little dude, right? Eh, But he's the most engaging, like easygoing human being you'll ever meet, whose face is like literally plastered everywhere. This
Mhm.
dude is the best guy in the entire world in the event that is the best. And it's not close. Like the men's 800 is better than every other event on the men's side, head and shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that's
What, 7
and
guys ran under 143 flat in the meet?
Yeah.
Like in that race? 7 guys. Listen, if I run 142 and I get 7th, coach, can you get me a job somewhere?
Mhm.
And look, he keeps beating them different ways. That's what's got to piss everybody off.
Yes.
Like, it's not like they're not trying new tactics.
Hey,
I just can't get rid of the boy.
coming off the turn, they felt like they were close enough to get him.
Yeah.
Like you could tell. They all felt Arup, Sajadi, they all felt like they were close enough to get him. Remember,
Today is my day. No,
no.
it ain't.
Mm-mm.
No, it ain't. And you can see all of it is measured. All of it, like he still had more if he needed it.
Yes. Yep. So, before we go, I want to give a shout out to Walcott in the Jav.
Yeah.
Is that not the longest span between gold medals
Yes.
that we've seen, especially in an event like the javelin, where, I mean, your lifespan is
Wait, what was his gap?
20. Didn't
Did he
he
win
do
in
it here?
15 or 17?
Didn't he win in 2012?
Yeah, that sounds
He
right.
won in London.
In London,
Okay, so 13 years.
13
15
years.
years.
13 years.
Yeah, unbelievable. So,
2 Caribbeans getting medals in the javelin.
oh, dude.
Hey.
I mean, we have so much that we could talk on, and we're probably gonna have to continue this.
No, we'll have to do the grades another time, but
Yeah.
to the and I put this on the social media about the men's 4x1. Like, the solo run by South Africa visually, like in real time, it didn't look like they were taking it seriously. It
It
almost
definitely didn't look like they were. It definitely. I will say this. It definitely didn't look like the first leg or anchor leg were running as hard as they can.
no, yeah,
Maybe they were, but it didn't look that way.
I mean, we've seen Sean Maswagani run for years.
Mm-hmm.
If that's all he had, it wasn't it. And so, like in real time, I'm like, I still thought when they crossed the line, I'm like, oh no, that's not it. But you could have told me beforehand that that group of 4 guys wasn't going to be able to displace the 8th place team, right?
Right.
Like,
Right.
of course they're going to do it. So to me, we've never, we've only seen that twice on Earth, and it just crystallized for me how good the solo run was in 2016, because not only did they qualify, they took they were the fastest seed.
They were the fastest seed.
Like, running by yourself is really hard to do. The 4x4 runoff, it was 2 teams, but that was not that didn't look good, right? Like, you could tell how stressful it was just having 2 teams on the track trying to figure out a time trial. So, I'm glad that the sport allows for this now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here for the drama of the reruns. But apparently it's really hard to do. So,
Well,
be
shout
better
out,
next.
shout out to Zambia for all the wrong reasons.
Oh my God.
Listen, I don't know who's teaching baton passing over there.
I mean, that's yeah.
Same infraction twice against
Twice,
2
in
different
the same race.
versus 2 other teams in the same race.
No, I want to hand off the stick over here.
And listen, the Zambians definitely screwed that up. However, this is that relay IQ thing again.
Mm-hmm.
In the 4x4, when your team's coming off the turn, if you know that you are in the wrong side of the exchange,
Mm-hmm.
it's technically illegal for you to swap yourself,
Right.
but you don't have to stand on line. You got 20 meters of relay zone. So why you would stand there for the inevitable car crashes, I don't understand. You got to do something.
Clyde,
It was-
they wanted to run twice. They
It
wanted
was
to. That's what they wanted. So.
watching it in real time was like watching an out of body experience.
Oh,
It
know
was
what?
absolutely wild.
We did ride Benjamin for the bad video interview. Are we going to discuss Mr. Smith's video interview?
No.
No.
Not going to get into that.
No, we're not giving that nonsense airtime.
We're not getting into there's no proof.
We're not doing that.
No.
Okay.
We're not getting off this show before we give the female half milers the props that they deserve.
Yes.
That was a great race.
Because here again, they make him run in 154 look like everybody's supposed to do it.
Hey, as you know what? I mean, I thought Keely would win, but props to them for getting it done. Like the Kenyan lady, like, she ran so smart, right?
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of walked away from them. Let's be real, at the tail end of that. But that wasn't even what I took away from the race. Like, it was so weird from the American perspective. That race happens, you watch this phenomenal thing, and then half of our population wants to talk about people that ain't there. I got news for y'all, and I said it at the time. The sport will not miss Miss Mo.
Nope.
Sport does not need Miss Mo.
The sport doesn't miss anybody. And I think AST and I will attest to that. Like, the sport doesn't miss. The sport didn't blink when Carl Lewis retired.
Mm-mm.
And all these young people who only know of Bolt and only saw Bolt, they don't understand. Like, Carl was as big a deal, if not bigger, than Bolt, and that's without the internet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Right. And the sport didn't blink. You're like, all right, see you, Carl. Next.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, if she wants to run, these women are making it real difficult for marginally motivated people to come on out there and do what they do, because 154 may not get you a medal now.
Do not
That and
recommend.
Absolutely.
that was another championship record that needed to go.
Yes, it
I
did.
mean, yeah.
Yes, it did.
Yeah. Yeah. I will admit to that. I think the thing I will remember the most about this championship, to be honest, and like I said, I've been to a lot of them. It's just such a breath of fresh air to see our sport truly be global.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Like there are medals won from everywhere, like everywhere. There are medals won from everywhere, you know, and that to me is amazing. Also for the weird and odd things that happened, like a false start in the marathon, and B, the fact that the marathon separated finish gold and silver by 200ths
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't never gonna
in
see
a
that again.
in a marathon.
Yeah.
You know how mad, you
So
know how
mad.
pissed off, you know how
So
pissed off I
mad.
would be. You know how pissed off I would be if I ran that far
Yep.
and lost a gold medal by 0.2
Yep.
seconds.
Yep.
Like, no, we
I
gotta
said the
fight.
same.
Nah,
So for
ain't no way.
me, for the first time ever, I actually watched about 15 to 20 minutes of the race walk.
Yeah, I still can't do that.
And it
I
was
still can't.
phenomenal. It was absolutely phenomenal because you can't replicate someone walking to the line
Yep.
and having that look on their face like, where is everybody? Like, did
Right.
me? Did I actually win? You know, yeah.
I'll simply add this. I know we're way over time.
Yes.
To the EP's point, the medal count truly displays how global our sport is.
Yep.
From the American perspective, stop trying to placate to the American audience that doesn't get it. You can't fix stupid in America. We've proven that by leaps and bounds. America doesn't mostly care about what we do. And for me, that's okay, because the whole rest of the world does. So lean into the fans that we have and stop trying to be the desperate person clinging to the people that don't want you. The people who care about our sport here care about it a lot, and we should be placating to that base and not these casuals that don't know and don't care and just like to talk trash when it's convenient. I'm not here for it. The world knows how good what we do is, and the world respects our sport.
There is so much truth to that. There's so much truth to that.
Well, I'm sure we've left one thing, but it was, to say the least, really good games. Really good games. So for the first time since 21, we'll actually have to wait for a global champs. So we'll sit on the edge of our seat.
Oh no, we're getting something.
Yeah, we're getting Seb Close abomination called the
Oh,
Ultimate Championship,
The
which
That doesn't
ultimate.
count.
which
That
doesn't
doesn't
even
count.
include all of the events.
That's
Sorry,
why it's not a thing. Not a thing.
it's not a thing.
It's a novelty.
But it does include new events.
No, one new event, which certainly nobody wants to see.
Hey, maybe the mixed 4x1 will grow on you.
No, it will not.
Negativo.
Oh man.
I'm going to do
So-
everything I can to never watch that.
Oh no. Look, you're going to watch it. You're going to watch it for the same reason I'm going to watch it.
The train wrecks.
Absolutely.
Oh my
Real cool,
goodness.
no. Next year will be all about Glasgow. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, listen,
Thank you.
All of what it is.
I am personally, on behalf of Big League and myself, I am personally inviting the entire audience to
Yes.
come to Commonwealth Games,
Yep.
also known as the Colonizer Games,
There we go.
in Glasgow, Scotland.
You see what you just did there?
Hey,
Just
I'm here for that.
all in one motion, right?
What
God,
what else would you call it, sir?
it's like you beckoned and an elbow to the face all in one.
Okay. In order to compete in the meet,
Yes,
your
this is
country has to have what?
yes,
That's right.
been
Explain to the people. Your country has to have what?
been
And
colonized
colonized
by
Been
the
colonized
Queen.
by Great Britain.
Great Britain. Yes. Yeah.
I am here for that. I will do all I can and push my staff
Hmm.
to have such a good year that we deserve and end up and can afford to
Hmm.
be at the colonizer games in Scotland.
Look, it's why.
Oh no, listen, that's the only way it's going to be referred to around here. I can
Listen,
assure you that.
the colonizer games is exactly what it is. And it's an amazing experience.
Yes.
There's
Yes.
listen, I promise y'all, I've been to a lot of countries. My my first two Commonwealth Games experiences,
Hmm.
I started playing this game. Where is that?
Yes. Yep.
And you realize, and again, I'm trying to educate the audience in a funny way. You realize how busy the British really were trying to take over the map
The world. Yes.
Indeed.
because
all over
Nigeria
the place.
and Canada and Caribbean countries are all in this meet,
Hmm.
right? Canada is one of the few nations that is in the Commonwealth Games and the Francophone Games because
Yes.
they were colonized by two countries.
Are we going to be participating in this?
The United States was never colonized
Never
by the
colonized.
United Kingdom.
No,
But
they
we
never.
No,
ran in the Commonwealth, did we not?
never,
Never.
ever.
Mm-mm.
There, listen, not a chance a U.S. team will ever be in a meet where the requirement is that your country was defeated in battle by Great Britain. It will never happen, sir.
Big league, please, please, let's go. Let's go.
Hey, I want Nigeria to call for a rematch.
So, so,
Y'all want to run that
so,
fight back?
so think about the 4x1 with Ghana, UK, Nigeria. Oh man, oof.
Yeah.
Canada.
Canada. Wow. Yes, that's gonna be
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
Gonna be a good one for
The
sure.
meat's really good. It's just why the meat is it's just funny to me. The meat itself is a great experience. I'm telling y'all, listen, Glasgow is one of the closer places you'll ever go,
Mhm.
right? The meat, I'm sure at some point in time they've had it in Canada, but pretty much it's like it usually is in Australia and places like it's been
Mhm.
far. It's been in Australia, I think 3 times that I know of.
I went to it when it was in India.
Yeah.
This was 2010.
Again, I bet India wants to run it back too.
Anyways, on that note, we hope you all enjoyed the games. Now it's time to get back to a little bit of life. Collegiate system is upon us. So, with that being said, until next time, we'll see you all later. Bye, everyone.